RJ, RA, or he might go hop in a 550 if I know he ain't shooting.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Twixtor here, back with another video, and today we're going to be showing you my Twixtor settings. So what you want to do first is you're going to want to have your clip on your timeline. So once you have your clip on your timeline, you're going to want to mark, you're going to want to mark the moment you see the pellets like shoot out of the gun. So here you can see the pellets shoot, but it's when the gun is up. You see the gun's up in the air, or you can mark it where the pellets are. I usually do either one frame back or on the pellets. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to mark when you see your gun be pull out, the frame when your gun's showing on screen, as you can see. Now what you're going to want to do is once you've marked these two clips, you're going to want to go onto your second marker here. You're going to want to split the clip. Then you're going to want to go to Twixtor, and you're going to want to copy these settings. Set this to 60, and copy these settings. These frames here, you're only going to want to change it depending on the clip. So if your clip, for example, when you have it like this, like this. If your clip, when you have it like this, looks like this. Wait, let me show you an example. If your clip looks a bit blurry, for example, let me find. Well, it looks alright now, but I'll show you when we're going into the editing. So what you're going to want to do is drag your Twixtor, and you're going to want to set it to 50%, like that. Once you set it to 50%, you should start to see the waves now. Yeah, you see it's a bit blurry and stuff. But same with that to 60, once you've done editing, should fix it. Like here, if you set it to 60, should fix it, as you can see. But for now, we're just going to leave it like this. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to your main marker, you're going to want to click animate, and you're going to want to add the keyframe and set it to 265% speed, like this. Then you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, add a keyframe, and set it to 40% speed. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the moment where your gun goes up. So if your gun goes up here, put a marker and set this point to 50% speed. So here you should have 50, 50, 265, 4, 40%. And to make sure everything looks right, you're going to want to put draft quarter, drag and select, press shift B on your keyboard to let it pre-render, and look what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. Looks nice. So now what you're going to want to do is, if you want to add effects, I recommend you save your velocity as a preset. Now, if you have a clip where you have waves shown on screen or it's glitching out quite a lot, a simple fix to that is just to lower this to 60, and it looks almost exactly the same. It doesn't do anything to the YouTube, it just makes your clips look better. So if you play now, and if your clip is really, really bad, I don't recommend doing this because it can look a bit weird. Put it to 40, and it looks a bit weird, as you can see. But this is only for the super bad clips. I would just, rule of thumb, leave it as 60 or 120. 60 or 120 usually works out. So once it's pre-rendered, you can just play. You see it, there's waves there. So you might want to change that. Okay, we're going to leave it on 60 for now. Right, now as you can see, there are many editors right now doing effects where the color changes on screen. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. You want to go to your marker, you're going to want to split the clip. So once you split the clip, it should be nice, it should stay the same. And you're going to want to search up here and search color corrector secondary. And you're going to want to copy these settings. Here are the settings. Right, if you want to change what color the effect is based around, just click invert mask here, so you can see all the stuff, and then click on a color that you want to sort of use. So we're going to use maybe this blue, then click convert mask, and that's what it looks like. If it doesn't look good, just click convert mask again, click a different color, so it's purple, convert mask, and it looks like this. I'm gonna go see what the black looks like now. The black doesn't look nice, so we're just gonna stick with the blue, because that's what's mostly on screen. So yeah, like this. Then here are the settings, but don't really copy these because you're going to be using this tool anyway. Once you've done that, you're going to want to exit out of this, and as you can see, it's going to go like this. If you want to preview it, go into auto or quarter, just shift B, and it should preview like this. And this is the effect of this rules. If you want it to be quite a clean, like into thing, just drag this in by 3 or by 4, then just shift B, and it should look. It even does the effect where the gun like, duplicates here. If you don't want it to look like that, just do the opposite way, and it should look like this. This can cause bugs though, as you can see, so I recommend doing the other way. Okay, now for the next part, there's not only this color effect, but there's also uni.glow. So you're going to want to find your glow. So just search glow, and here it is. Now here you're going to have to change the settings a lot, because of course it's going to look like this quite a lot of the time, which isn't what you're going to want. So I would just recommend choosing a preset from here. If none of these presets work, just change the settings, as you can see, if it doesn't work. So I recommend lowering everything to about 50% on everything, just lowering everything about 50%. Sorry, not this. This is quite important. What's happened here? This is not normal, by the way. I'm just going to re-add it onto the clip because it's glitched. Okay, there we go. Threshold you want to put on maybe 85%. Then you want to go further into the clip and see what happens. If it looks nice. If it looks nice, just click on the full draft and go frame into things. So you're going to want to make it so the glow is prevalent but not too prevalent. So I'm going to make it maybe 82. See if that makes it nice. So I like the glow that it's at right now. Then another effect that most people use is called BCC vignettes. So you want to search for BCC vignette and drag it onto your clip. This will add this black sort of circle effect right here. So if you want the softness 0, it's going to make it look like this. If you want it a bit, it's going to make it look like this. I recommend going with about 50%, so it looks like this. Then you're going to want to change your radius and put it to around 15. Sorry, not 15, wrong way around, 35. What am I saying? 30? 32. 28. There we go. 28, and you're going to want to lower the softness until it matches what you want. So I think around 65 should be good enough for me. Okay, nice. Oh, we're going to set that back now. Okay. Once you've got all your settings done for source intensity, there we go. Now you've got all your settings. It should look a little like this. Then when you hit the gunshot, as you can see, it's going to do like this. If you want pinch punch as well, just search pinch punch, drag this on, click animate here, drag it here, click, scroll this all the way down, boom, then go to like here. If you don't want that hard of a pinch punch, delete this keyframe and set it to -500. That's usually good. And you're going to want to set it for the long of this clip because it's going to be quite long. This thing, and it should be good. So if you want to see what that looks like, go draft to quarter and pre-render it to see what it looks like. Right, if you want an effect again on the kill, you're going to want to remember your Twixtor syncs if you have presets. So it's 265, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40%. You remember that? Now we're going to add one of my presets. I'm going to use my red rays. These settings are just my settings that I use usually. There we go. Then you're going to want to add your blur. Animate it, make it go away. Yeah. 0. Then what you're gonna want to do is search for your shake. Now this is a effect that I put on most of my videos. It's called, I think, it's called wobble for Premiere users. It's basically an effect that makes your clips wobble. So, so what you want to do is you're going to want to drag your step 1. So it's your clip. Here are the settings, and your step 2. The clip. Here are your settings, and it should make your clip look nice. Now let's not forget our Twixtor. We need to remember to put the Twixtor back on. So these are the same settings I've used before. I'm just going to set this to 262. Animate it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Animate it. Set that to 40%. And that is pretty much our video done. So for the final step, Shift Draft Full, Shift B, and just pre-render it to see if your clip looks to the standard that you want it to. Now be careful, if you're pre-rendering with full, as you can see it's going to take quite a lot of time to pre-render. So I usually pre-render auto, but just for the sake of this video so you can see the before and after, I'm going to pre-render in full. But usually you should pre-render in quarter or auto to make it look better. So here we go, we're lining up for a kill. If that looks like that, don't worry. It's not going to be there because a frame you won't be able to see it in the YouTube video because it will render differently. It will render it out almost completely. If you want to match it up to the song beat, I recommend doing this first because it's actually going to delay and mess up your clip syncing. So do your Twixtor syncs first, then put a song on. I'll show you how to do that right now actually. So here you go. This is what it looks like. Very nice, as you see. Like that. So we're just going to add a random song just to show you for a quick sort of how to, you know, sync it up nice and quickly. So R8 for example. Just going to drag it onto our Vegas, and we're going to find a nice lovely drop.
RJ,
So
he might go hop in a 5, or he might go hop in a 550 if I know he ain't.
So right here, just move this all the way to here.
In the clip, this is not 50. Russ will
You want to find your P drop.
go hop in a 550 if I know.
There we go. Boom.
He might go hop in a 550 if I know he ain't shooting.
That looks nice and perfect. Now, if you do highlight editing videos and you've watched my channel, you know article shotgun sounds and switch sounds. I'm not going to do in this video.
RJ, R8, or he might go hop in a 550 if I know he ain't shooting.
As you can see, it looks nice. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you have any questions,